Und weiter geht's mit der 16. glaube ich inzwischen. Wir versuchen mal diesen Adjutanten zum Laufen zu kriegen. Auf nach Deadman's Port. Wir hören uns das mal eben an.
We still need to access the adjutant we retrieved from Tarsonis. Our old mercenary associate, Colonel Orlin, is an expert in Confederate code decryption. If our intel's right, he should still be based at the Merchaven at Dead Man's Port. He's not very trustworthy, but he's our best bet of breaking that encryption.
Dann los.
Dead Man's Port. It's risky just waiting here with all these mercenaries around. Colonel Orlin's sure taking his time decrypting that adjutant for us.
Yeah, I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Incoming transmission.
James, Orlan decrypted your adjutant, but he's planning to sell it to the Dominion. Must have been something exciting in there. He wants me to keep you off his back until they arrive.
That's nice, Mira. But why are you telling me all this?
Because I like you and Matthew better than him, of course. Match Orlan's offer, and I will help you take him out instead. He's paying in minerals, so I'll give you the same deal.
Done. Always a pleasure, Mira.
Don't take too long now. If Orlan comes up with the goods first, I will have to side with him. Oh, and say hello to Matthew for me. Ask him why he never calls.
It's gonna be hard to get minerals down there. We'll have to find salvage if we're gonna hire Mira before Orlin does. You think she'll help Orlin, sir?
She's a mercenary. She'll help whoever pays the most.
Ich glaube, das wurde früher in der Cutscene schon mal gesagt. Mira ist die Frau von Matt, aber das ist wohl so Las Vegas-Style in einem betrunkenen Zustand passiert und er will da eigentlich nichts mit zu tun haben.
All right, boys. We got a deal with Mira Han. Now let's get to work and get that adjutant back.
Ups, das wollte ich gar nicht.
SCV ready.
Endlich Mules.
Pirates have been stripping down ships here for years. It should be pretty easy to collect enough scrap to pay Mira off.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Sure thing. SCV ready. What's going on?
This better be good. You got it.
SCV ready.
Oh, yeah. Orders received.
The doctor is in.
Looking forward to it.
SCV ready.
Schon mal einen ans Depot bauen schicken wieder.
Incoming transmission.
I left a little present out here for you and Matthew. I never got to give it to him last time you boys were here.
Damn, Jimmy. Are those vulture bikes?
Good eye, Tychus. We can use them to lay mines around our base to hold off Orlin.
Ja, so Medics ziehen wie immer.
What do you want?
Protoss Research.
No
Liegt hier anscheinend einfach so rum.
SCV ready.
Bisschen Scheiße einsammeln hier.
Something on your
Alles voll mit Minen.
Add-on complete.
So.
Your forces are under attack.
Achso. Ja, die Minen regeln. Ich kann hier schon mal einen Bunker bauen.
SCV ready.
The doctor is in.
Genau, so. Die Barracks mal hier ran.
SCV ready.
Und dann mal noch eine dritte Rex ziehen. Das ist wieder so eine Low Economy Mission, das heißt, ich werde wieder hauptsächlich auf Bio gehen.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Na, geht's schon los.
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's go time. Go on.
Genau, so. Ein paar Einheiten noch ziehen.
Add-on complete.
Die Factory benutze ich wieder nur als Add-on-Fuhre sozusagen.
Let's have a blast.
So. Dann lass uns mal hier. Das ist, glaube ich, eine Expansion, wo ich hingehen kann.
Those shredders are constantly producing scrap we can salvage. We should check this area again later.
Field depleted.
This better be good. Gangway, come on. You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm in a world of hurt.
Huh? Go, go, go! This better be good. Been waiting on you. Yes, sir. Gangway, coming through.
Float ich hier gleich mal mein Command Center hoch.
Outstanding. Armed and ready. I'm on it. Temple, you gonna give me orders? Orders received.
Wenn das hier am Ende ist.
Additional supply depots required.
Bad news. In the rear with the gear.
Mineral field depleted.
Das dann noch.
Go ahead.
Das meinen wir noch eben weg und dann fliege ich da mal hoch.
Additional mineral
Zack.
field depleted. Additional supply depots required.
Huh? Big job, huh?
Bauen wir hier nochmal eben sowas.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh, der ist schon ganz schön weit, ey. Ich sollte mich mal ein bisschen
By the
sputen.
numbers, boy. Go, go, go! Will do.
Oh, it's on.
Who wants some?
Need something blown up?
By the numbers.
Mal seine Expansions angreifen. Wenn wir alles einsammeln.
Oh yeah. Gangway, coming through. Sure thing. Affirmative. Why not?
I'm in a world of hurt.
You want a piece of me, boy? This better be good. You gonna give me orders? We could use some help here. Sure. Been waiting on you. Got it. Why not? By the number. Gangway, coming through.
Oh, it's on.
Affirmative. Who wants some? This better be. You gonna give me orders? I'm on it.
Mineral field base is under attack.
Easy.
By the numbers, boys.
Ich glaube, das verliere ich.
Mineral field
This
depleted.
better be good. That's oh yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Get away. You gonna give me orders? You got it. Will do.
Ja, vielleicht. Mit ganz
The
viel
doctor
Glück.
is in.
Ist aber hurtig hier.
Roger that.
Zum Glück haufenweise Müll rum, den ich einsammeln kann.
Why not? I feel you. Oh yeah.
So, Bonus geschafft.
Keep your shirt
Jetzt hier noch die letzte Expansion von ihm abräumen. Jawoll, oh, das war ein knapper Fisch, ey. So.
will do. You got it. Sure.
Base is under attack.
All right, Mira. We both know you're ripping me off. But I'm gonna hire you anyway.
My forces are yours, Jim. I'm so glad I got to side with you and Matthew.
Oh, you scheming little. I'll show you what happens to double-dealing backstabbers. Been waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm going.
Ja,
What's
hier
going
ist auch
on?
Ebbe jetzt. So. Ach, jetzt muss ich seine Base noch abreißen, oder was? Na gut. Ich könnte mal Upgrades machen. Tatsächlich. Ich mache jetzt hier mal meine neue Base, glaube ich.
Huh? In the rear
Schick
with
mal
the gear.
da den Kram.
Bad
Du
news.
darfst auch hin. Raus. Salvage. Der kann auch wieder weg.
This better be
Hier
good.
auch mit wieder zurück. Das ist ja noch Infrastruktur von mir. Ich glaube, die lasse ich auch mal da. Guck mal, das ist so ein Pickup, den ich nicht gesehen habe.
Butter my biscuit. Yeah, whatever.
Mineral
Okay.
field depleted.
I'm in deep.
Hm? Oh,
Overtime.
Need something blown up.
Want some? Keep your shirt out, Spike. We could use some help here.
dann nehmen wir hier nochmal die Expansion von ihm.
Ah,
Die
you scared
ehemalige.
me.
Ich habe ja, glaube ich, ein paar SCVs
In the
über.
rear with the gear.
So,
Bad news.
sehr schön.
Move it.
Ist auch mal darunter. Bin noch ordentlich geschraubt.
What's on your mind?
No, got no.
Go on.
What's that? Rolling out.
This better be good.
Ja, jetzt wird erstmal ein bisschen aufgebaut, bis wir da oben ein bisschen Gas geben können. Oh,
Upgrade complete.
die sollte ich hier nicht alleine stehen lassen.
Use some help here.
Ja, ja.
What's going on?
Kannst du auch mal eben hin. Time it backs. Die hat echt alles, ey.
Victory is ours.
Zack, 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 zack.
Of course. What?
Ich glaube, ich poste schon mal da oben. Da kann ich hier den ganzen Scheiß auch einfach abreißen.
Big job, huh?
Zusehen, dass hier Saturation hochgeht.
Bad news.
Jetzt daran schicken. Kann man nochmal so ein...
Go on.
Our SCVs are under attack.
My pleasure.
Das haben wir vorbeigelaufen. Der Arsch. Ja, im Prinzip.
Upgrade complete.
Dann schraube ich hier nochmal ein paar Units. Dann gucken wir doch mal, was wir so beschicken können.
I'm waiting. Victory is ours.
The doctor is in.
Was brauchen wir denn mal?
Get heavy.
Tanks, Goliaths.
What's on your mind?
Ich habe Rohstoffe, die ich ausgeben muss. Dann kann ich halt auch mal ein paar Einheiten bauen, die ich normalerweise eher nicht baue. Hier ist gut was los, ey.
I got a little present headed your way.
Da fahren sie wieder wie die Bekloppten. Nuke.
Victory is ours.
Got no faith.
At the ready.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to
Oh.
Get heavy. It's go time.
I like it. My pleasure.
Go, go, go.
go ahead.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, hier rasieren wir uns ja so
Upgrade
durch.
complete.
Let's have a blast.
Goliath online.
Get me out of here.
Gangway coming through.
At the ready.
Oh, ist wieder ein Tank.
This better. Let's have
The doctor is in.
Victory is ours.
We could use some help here. Want a piece of me, boy?
Jo.
This better.
The doctor is in.
Jo, das war's. Ah, eine relativ kurze.
surrender. Just take your damn adjutant already.
I ought to do the universe a favor and put you down, Laura. It's too bad I might need to hire you someday. Mira, do me a favor. Keep him on ice.
You got it, Raynor. I will keep the snake safe and sound for you. I will even do it for free.
Sehr schön.
Sir, the decrypted adjutant is back in the lab and ready to go.
Well, old girl, we dug you up on Tarsonis. Were you online during the Zerg attack? Do you remember anything about Arcturus Mengs being involved?
Mengs, Arcturus, ex-Confederate officer, civilian prospector, founder and leader of the Sons of Korham terrorist group. Status, criminal. Accessing intercepted transmission 0081 to 0086 Alpha.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're gonna use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane!
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me.
Holy... I can't believe it. We can nail Mengs to the wall with this.
Hell yeah. Reicht noch nicht? Achso, 4 brauchte ich, ne? Lame.
I can't believe it. That recording proves it's all true. Mengs, Tarsonis, all of it. What will you do now?
Tell the people. Every man, woman, and child in the Dominion needs to know what their beloved Emperor is capable of.
The backlash will be awful. There'll be riots and uprisings everywhere. But that's just what you want, isn't it?
It's a start.
Emperor, much has been written in regards to the tragic fall of Tarsonis. Toloski's investigative documentary, Imperial Dawn, even claims that you brought down the Confederate system by assuring Tarsonis' fall.
I've heard these conspiracy theories before, but the fact remains. The Zerg invaded Tarsonis en masse, and no force in the universe could have stopped their onslaught. It was a very terrible day.
Toloski's film highlights the seeming convenience of the aliens annihilating a corrupt government that you yourself spent a lifetime trying to overthrow.
Millions died that day, and you speak to me of convenience? Yes. I strove against the evils of the old Confederacy, but never with the object of personal gain. When I was called upon to take up the heavy burden of leadership, I did so only to ensure our continuing survival as a species.
Striking words from the Emperor himself. Up next, Zerglings allergic to lemon juice, old wives' tale, or new super weapon in the fight for humanity.
Ja, das wäre geil.
I gotta know, just what was it went down between you and Mengsk? Seems you boys were tight once.
I used to think Mengsk be a force for change. Fought alongside him right up until Tarsonis. That's where he crossed the line, by using Zerg to murder the whole planet. He left Kerrigan there to die because she called him out on it. Turned out he was just as rotten as the Confederacy ever was.
Damn. You sure know how to pick your friends, Jimmy.
So, genau. Old Earth, Crash of the Supercarriers. Quasi alle Menschen im Corpolo-Sektor sind Ex-Kriminelle, die damals von der Erde nach halt verbannt wurden und mit so Superträgerschiffen halt so weit weg wie möglich geschickt wurden.
Those goofy mercs are still using vultures, can you believe it? Damn things are death traps, even when you ain't got people shooting at you.
Careful now, Swan. My old vulture saved my skin more times than I care to remember. I ain't gonna listen to you trash talk a classic piece of engineering like that.
Classic? I suppose you can call them that. Of course, most folks like a bike that don't explode on them when the repeller seals freeze up, or the fuel cells start leaking radioactive waste. But hey, who cares if it's a classic, right?
No one likes a smartass, Swan.
Raynor hat in der StarCraft 1 Kampagne am Anfang auch immer ein Vulture-Bike gefahren. So, was wollte ich denn nochmal kaufen? Das ist alles nicht so wichtig. Da habe ich alles. Das könnte man nochmal kaufen, ne? Ja. Weniger Splash Damage. Da brauche ich nichts mehr. Da habe ich alles. Die will ich alle nicht bauen. Vultures sind doch einfach nur schlecht. Da habe ich alles, was ich will. Ja, das ist noch so nice to have. Kann man mal kaufen, das kann man auch noch mal kaufen. Gucken wir mal. Wie gesagt, ich habe noch einige Einheiten, wo ich Upgrades für kaufen will. Eventuell noch ein paar Mercenaries. Wie das Geld dann am Ende hinkommt. Genau.
The decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help. The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Core Hall. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Mengsk's war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
Die Mission ist hart.
My people established a new colony on Haven. It was going well, but now the colony's gone dark. They're not responding on any frequency. We need to get there and see what the situation is. They might have been exposed to the Zerg virus, and they are on the verge of Protoss space. Jim, I'm worried that something has gone very wrong.
Das schauen wir uns mal an.
We're almost to Haven, but there's still been no contact from... Sir, there's a Protoss fleet holding in orbit. They're disrupting all communications to the surface, and it looks like they're powering up their main weapons.
Jim, you have to stop this.
Matt, open a channel to the Protoss. Let's see how diplomatic they're feeling.
Intaro Tassadar, James Raynor. I am Executor Celendis. Your bravery and service to Ire are known to us.
Intaro Tassadar, Celendis. Listen, with all due respect, your fleet needs to pull back. The people on Haven are no threat to you.
Our observers detected Zerg hive spores infesting the colonists. They must be purified. If you wish to undertake this mission in our stead, we will permit it.
Jim, some of my people are infested. But you can't let the Protoss just destroy them all. If you keep the Protoss at bay, I know I can find a cure for the infestation.
The only cure for Zerg infestation is purification by fire. You know this to be true, James Raynor.
I can cure them, Jim. Believe me.
If you choose to resist us, we will meet in glorious combat. The choice is yours, James Raynor. We await your answer.
Side with the 10 refugees against the Protoss. This will anger the Protoss, but it will buy Doctor more time to search for cure. Tja, mehr als Zerg Research brauche ich nicht mehr. Side with your old allies, the Protoss, against the 10 refugees. So you will see this as betrayal. Protoss have also agreed to share some of their knowledge and exchange for help. Ja, ich gebe das mal auch zur Wahl frei. Also mein Favorit ist auf jeden Fall das Protoss Research, halt auch aus Gameplay-Gründen an der Stelle, weil das letzte Protoss-Upgrade ziemlich geil ist. Da gibt es Tech-Reaktoren, das ist quasi ein Tech-Lab und ein Reaktor in einem. Aber den Protoss Research können wir jetzt später auch immer noch bekommen, es ist jetzt also nicht kriegsentscheidend. Ja, genau. Ist halt die Frage, wollen wir die Kolonie beschützen vor den Protoss oder wollen wir unseren Homies, den Protoss, quasi die Arbeit abnehmen. Aber dafür ist sie dann pisst. Genau. Könnt ihr euch auch überlegen. In diesem Sinne, bis zum nächsten Mal.